There's the old unit removed. It was the 12 volt 240, which hasn't worked for quite a long time. And it was the gas. Oops. So, which model is this? The RM. What's it got? RM4233S. This was 70 litres. But the new one, although it's 20 centimetres shorter, it's up here somewhere, it holds 80 centimetres, plus we've got 80 litres, plus we've got a double icebox in as well. Yeah, it goes back much deeper. Let's go and have a look. So where's the Dometic CRE 80 in place now, having removed the old Electrolux. Just got to do some finishing touches. We're on a slope here, so I'm going to drive on the flat and just make sure we're level. This van's 25 years old. I didn't want to mess around with any of the furniture really much, but this fridge is 20 centimetres shorter, so I've lifted it up, left a bit of an air gap. I'm going to close the vents off outside. I've capped the gas off, but it's turned off as well in there, in case anyone ever wants to put the three-way fridge back in again. So I'm going to get on the level up here, and then going to do the final stages, which will be to fit, remove those caps and fit 4 screws in. I just want to make sure it's all level, and then this was something I made up, a bit of laminate flooring. It's not in place, it's just loose, so when I get in here, in case I need to level up there underneath the feet, there's a shelf I've built, I will I'm going to use some stick saw, put that in place. It's got some retaining things at the back, and then we'll see how it goes. It's I've got a 120 watt solar panel, 270 watt batteries, and it was running yesterday before I finally set it up. It seemed to be holding its own okay. It was a dull day. It was dropping down to 12.6. It never dropped any lower than that, and then as soon as the sun came up, it was back up again to 13 something. So it seems to be holding its own. On the settings, you've got your hold for on and off. Blue means the compressor's running, but steady orange means it's not when it's cut out, it's the temperature. So you've got low, medium, high, and I think that is the freezer mode. Yeah, that's freezer mode. So let's get it on number 2. It hasn't been on long. I've got a bit of ice forming in there. A couple of beers ready. Although it's 20 centimetres shorter than the other fridge, which you can see is out and in the garage, a 3-way. It's bigger inside. It's 80. I think our others was 70 litres. It's much deeper, because with the 3-way, all the stuff that works it is at the back here. It takes up all the space. So this was actually deeper, but I've managed to fit it in a way that I've got air all the way around, and now I've got the vent at the back, which I'm going to block up. We're just going to see how it goes for now. And I've had to pack the side out with some ply, which I've sprayed black, because this was 475 and our the Dometic was 500. So I'm going to try and I'm just going to get it out now, level it up and fit it in. Excuse the mess. This is my workshop while I'm just finishing off. So what I've done for power, because the 12 volt that the three-way was running on came under the floor. It was on a relay from running when the engine was running, which obviously was no good. I needed a direct source, so I've got this inverter which we haven't really used, but that is connected. So I've got I've got a 70 watt hour under that seat, 70 watt hour leisure battery under that seat. So obviously the solar panels, I've got the positive on this side, the negative on the other, and I had these heavy duty battery terminals, one on one battery, one on the other, coming underneath the seats. There's not much room for electrics. I've connected it to this side of the inverter, the power in. Now we're used to no noise at all with the other fridge. Obviously it didn't have a compressor, and there's a slight noise from the fan and a slight noise from the compressor as well. We'll just have to see how it goes. I don't think it's going to be enough to keep us awake, but I'm just going to put the level now, see how we are. Oh, I think we need to first we need to get the level in the right place. I think that's the lean on the road, I think that. Yeah, it's definitely right. Well, you do have to drill, and it goes through the metal frame. It's a bit scary, but I got it packed out on the inside there, so that is screwed to the cabinet. I just made sure they weren't too long, so it's now fully fitted. I think that speeds up because you open the door. That's right. Anyway, there's the cat. It's all in position now, and fix that lower panel in. You can see on the old fridge that was the depth that to get rid of. I think that looks okay. Even got rid of the last of the gold. Just flattened these down and painted and lacquered them black. Don't think we've got any more gold left in here now. It was gold anyway. There it is. Internal light. There we go. The orange light is just to say the compressor isn't running at the moment because it's reached temperature now. Yep, feel the ice there. Cold. All set now. We're going away. So I've put the winter covers on now because we no longer need the vents, the outside vents, and unless it was really warm in the summer and it needed to bring some cooler air outside if it got hot inside, but doesn't need it. That was an eye-washing £679.95. Thanks for watching.